Mintakeno. Young you know, Basoka.
No, Kakana person can say, our near Semno.
Nidako.
Also, now our Casa Vitinha is the first phase of the build up. Yes, but it doesn't necessarily mean say on the number 6. No. Ofa Casemiro, Luka Modric, a classical example. Casemiro is the one seated in front of the centre backs. But Madrid far born from goalkeeper and our central defenders were. The Obebabe receiving born first most of the time is a Luka Modric. And me show you agree.
Tony Kroos in place of Luka Modric now.
Yeah, Tony Kroos. Yes. Even though or a central midfielder, but because of the ball retention capabilities or say press resistant, into keeper no more comfortable so Obebo born their man instead so they were Casemiro.
Thiago Alcantara.
Into who say first phase of build up no e be free Tony Kroos one. But the number 6 or you sitting no Casemiro. Vitinha here the same thing. But what I say, and to me for me Vitinha and Pedri are similar players. I'm about similar position. I'll be able to compare them. But I think say Ubisam the two if I should choose I will go in for Vitinha because I think he has more energy and his involvement here shows the only thing say Pedri for me is more skillful.
Okay.
More skillful.
All right, yeah, chance yentente na memra udi no so na femi ko Andy Kem ansa na bako ni any the latest
British. Say no make bro from go.
No, say me man kwai. Man kwai abaso
kan. Oh, na nyem ni na.
Man kwai.
Ana wagaza.
So be come.
Oh yeah, professor.
Kofi Toronto, Canada, so when a team wins matches, are bonuses paid to all registered players or only the match day players on a team sheet? Secondly, why is the country's President Cup most of the time played between Asante Kotoko and Hearts and Kotoko? Okay. Then Kofi Deba. Move you in Tentamana.
Kofi, first of all, Kotoko has a table President's Cup because Openibia or T a Kunyasono. Upe bibi abo ye body shene ni munyam. Na uko body ashene ni munyam ya na ufa anema na kesiye the most prestigious. Na udi ayena ye ni munyam she. Ye krom ha say football no kra no so asaba form. Kotoko ne has na ya na ni da so o kakra se nkrofo beba. Isan se obo dwama panyi bia na nipa ama na che se e kan sem bibiri e de fa panyi no. Nti mpempi the organizers e ga aka no. They think that Kotoko and has na ye more likely say benya the attention na she president no isi sunu animunyam. Because the reason usually they are the one omude omuba. And I'm said the other question was you two questions is here.
No, first one a bonuses no.
It's a bonus.
Bonus yes. Normally a match day squad. Yamfan say Ghana Premier League in Pempi teams ni be free camper omo free 20 players.
Yeah.
But omo could do in Pempi so ya na 18 and a dressing. It is a team no way near omo dressing you know. There was some team omo don policy ni say ye free camper ubinya bi. Wa ya free camp now we can match day squad one winning bonus you are not part of it.
Not part of it. Yes. But Minimse Kotoko players now decided some the bonuses 10% of it. Can you now boom the amount?
Yeah, where I am from. Kotoko 4 type. Yeah, Omo Timiko Shia no magia to say. Why be for camp be a renia? Ubia and Fenisika, and me and Tinisika 10%. Yankee Camum near I am from. Omujidi say a ye and Nibri free hope. Yeah. The Mamma could be the Akuma Pata much.
And what bonnet now? The next time be a usu movie enjoy
utikwa nya utimi prana fe wa intendo mu de ba omo age tumuntem ne sa ne bo.
Okay. Interestingly, Ronaldo also scored his 15th World Cup goal against Black Stars in 2006 World Cup in the 1/16 stage to become the then all-time top scorer. Okay, in the World Cup history, before Closer toppled him in 2014. Dr. Edward Adiku, Edway Ifri, St. John of God Catholic Hospital, Duan Kwanta, on the way Abre. Wow, and then contribution here, need Jehopa and Yazam get to Accra. All right, into Doc, my
yeah, General, Obi Bisa say, Barcelona ne Tima Efreno, Paris Saint-Germain, or Moboy, Pedri ne Vitinha, one in higher ratings. I think say normally yana ratings ne timi differ kakra, but almost all the apps are mashe from Footmob, Sofa and all that. Ubia reti Pedri ahead of Vitinha in that game. We on free honma. Hurricane ashe 18. Oh, MC goals no. And you check penalties no. Okay, Hurricane ashe 18, Mbappe ashe 15 and Julian Alvarez and so ashe 16 into one a better player. Or the omo penalties to the extent say Mbappe ashe 15, Alvarez don't share penalty goal General meaning to muda say penalty goal is the easiest goal in football.
Okay.
Meaning to muda. Say obo penalty ashe no sin other goals ni nyina. Your goals enya penalty by a tapping. Ebu akura goal line so no akoka atum.
Yeah.
Ya bobo na basa jiu goal no. The oya assist no abo pass na ma yi goalkeeper na frame. Into empty net no akantum. You can't tell me says I go no a more difficult. As in penalty ya dey ato ho no be any show pressure and tension. And it's not always and a goals scored from the penalty spot easy. As in some of the goals are in open play. So for me, when you are talking about goals, they are goals. Whether penalty goal, otherwise, ubenya bre ashe how each of the goals were scored, and he realizes some of them were relatively easier than those scored from the penalty spot. Into so person the goals, judgment there. Then I'll rate Hurricane, followed by said this season Kwan Oka or no other statistics. Honestly, I've not checked the goals and then the penalty component of it.
But for also bumper the from quickly national twice so be an referee. Also except Roxon. All the rest of us Hearts and Kotoko players were part of AFCON Libya 1982 winning team. All 4 Hearts of Oak players were also members of 1978 AFCON winning team. Usu Bempa and as I the way Abeka ne no yedase Usu Bempa.
General, obi say adena ohwe apps ahodo na omuma live scores na uko Europa ombema statistics of the game, individual player statistics any other, but ye game ni the mpempi the omo ya ne say goal scorers no match ebi kura mfa goal scorers amount
Line up gram
and one score line. Yes,
line up gram kan
football say Ghana league score line line up but be a sofa score ni ade na be ma line up no kure wo mne say ufa abrochire de na sa statistics no munya no enye obi na de na niti wo no wo twotwo omo gadgets ebi o ha de bo players no ekom she omo jesi na say chip ehihiem ye wo de determine even cameras no ade on say na na some time kra Kotoko fa me refer ade ne the view kofa view by na more players no mu heat map, those details are there into your gadgets and those detailed statistics, distance covered, the highest speed or in the course of the game, number of passes completed, tackles won, all those things are recorded by the gadgets. Your league nebi nim enti enya se obi mpeso obeye mpo opeso ya there is no means to do it. Enti that's the reason. In terms of be penny chrono betima say obi so say is there any rule ebema has folk any level wonders game no obi eka say clear penalty was denied by Gabriel Opukwahe yebesa abon fufuro bi ma na nipa na sem ne say South Africa game na Joe Laka kodi ye no ye ma e bon fufuro na ni mienu ya de kro abusia ni mienu nya de kro da that game. What happened is different from this. And none can be a ma Joe Laka mo banning from football. FIFA investigation revealed say nankita hundie bi akoso dada. Omajia tum say Joe Laka nko execute a certain job so that ombenya de omunya ye no. So it was there was an evidence of predetermined decision and now say in fact omu go here to say the bet nema ewo mu bi. But in this particular instance I just saw investigation approve say match no nkrofo ko share kokua mu e ko hihye say referee nko ye ni say e no ma ne ko ye ni sa until that investigation is proven deɛ bɛnim sɛsi a ne sɛ referee ne yɛ mfomsoɔ nti sɛ ɔyɛ mfomsoɔ a deɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ sɛ wobɛtwe n'aso but the score line will remain and nobody can call for replay until sɛ bi a wobɛnya evidence foforɔ bi a ɛte sɛ deɛ meka no general obi so abisa yɛn about sɛ Black Stars new debutants no enka yɛnka ɔmo ho nsɛm kakra nkyerɛ ɔmo meyɛ sɛ Tony mo ma yɛn some few videos bi na yɛnhwɛ nti be a later part of my submission no sɛ no yɛ ready a yɛbɛbɔ mmɔden na yɛde ama ɔmo obi sɛ ɛdɛn na ɛha Manchester United anyambia ɛyɛ coach ne tactics players no na ɔmo nya ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo bɛyi ɔmo tirim abɔ bɔɔl no anaasɛ club owners no ɛna anyambia Omama de saa nneɛma
show videos bi of him so now they
good until I'm talking about the video Michelle Blaster squad in my think I saw 2 debutants Prince Owusu of Mediema ono na way TV no so no to be our no this is Prince Owusu of Mediema so a left dominant player and very skillful at dribble within close range and is the guy ene Utuado apekino edeba eye Black Stars no in terms a man for Inya Bimon Besare, a video by the courtesy of I think Uskeni TV, and it's all about Prince Osu and Nema Obetumi Aye. Right, and then I think the other new boy, so Otuado Efren on also free OJ Nisi. That's the new guy they called up, and I don't know say Omonya on also video na in Kebia Ibetumi Ashe. Yeah, on also video no na a war. TV no eso no this is the new debutant I announce any your friend no say omeboa Black Stars of Ghana Kojo Pepra upon from OJ Nisi Kojo nso a defender and I think say those watching the TV no a bit menya bibi kakra ahwe about the new boy Kochado Afremo but there will be some Amadriam said they are not players who walk straight into the starting 11 maybe gather some experience and then see say in future I'm be to me a red team no and I say be on be to me free bench at the aba that's it general obi say Kalanya my home said 2 goalkeepers in a team na 2 goalkeepers omumienu nyina address goalkeepers
Kalababa is on his way yeah
also okay ne mamenye no nto no na ura Kalaba na fi defense and attack they are in a winning game defense and attack they are in a winning game a debate who asem ka no ending na ni ye man ka two team say ni nyina no ade but say ubi same amadwen ye me say very powerful attack na u defense no ye enche den ni suru bebre kura na you still win games and win trophies if you have a very powerful attack an attack here me fan say from number 8 eko nyina 8 7 11 9 10 solid na say football me fan say alpha players me fan say 10 me chem 2 inti me fa the top 4 no as my attack and then the 5 no number 2 number 3 number 4 number 5 including the number 6 as my defense. And I think that yes, in modern days Ubeka said they all attack together and they all defend together, but for a team that attacks well it's more likely to win games than a team that defends well but do not attack well. The reason pa ne say so attack well pa mpempi ya na den say ball no po beba u defense one more team will attack well pa and mpempi the defenders and had pressure and said that more muso kese. Until when Pep Guardiola and Barcelona were conquering everybody, there are a lot of guys who felt say Barca team no goalkeeper cry Victor Valdes so yes so extraordinary. Defense no so yet they were doing so well. Even currently, the Barcelona team are omobo ball kama I near me ko ye di mo no. Wo share omo back 4. Now wo share omo team now. Clearly, what team say Barca team no, the attack that is keeping them going. And they did that on top of the La Liga, but not their defense. Meaning say Ebia, Andy may agree or disagree.
Two sides of the coin. There are other coaches who will tell you say even when you are in possession, it is a way of defending. But me, where I will agree with you, they say within a tournament like 7-5 teams, to say AFCON World Cup, no, you know, defense can win you that tournament. But maybe to say you league, 20 games, 35, 38, attack will win you those competitions. It's two sides of the coin. But in games, I will agree with you, so attack will win you games.
Okay.
Attack in the defense in the porous, no allow in goals. Everyone wants to choose back over the other.
Sir Franko,
a very difficult question.
We all acknowledge that.
Yeah, but
you acknowledge it, but Nipa na mau say choose.
You have a sharp attack, ni porous defense. Attack the Oyen for Soben also.
But you know, in America say we can agree with, we can assemble teams. We look at the attack, the sharpness of the attack, and we look at defense in terms of quality wise. Any on the field of play, are winning games. That is a typical example, not the recent Barcelona team, but the Barcelona team, even with Manchester City. And on the field of play tactically, there are coaches almost so to say, oh, possessive ball now, it is an art of defending. Obi so coaches say, oh, crab ball now. ABIA, the Obi defend you, bossing. Say the bear pressure man so. Obi so why you keep the ball, maintain possession, and that is an art of defending. But say do games in America say a tournament to say World Cup 8 games. Say a Champions League and what baby. But baby they said 38 games to say the Ghana Premier League, your defense cannot win you that competition. Yeah, Bobby to say World Cup. If your defense alone, maybe I'll be that one off. To say the Italian team of the 1982 that won the World Cup with their defense, probably the 34-38 teams. But say we are no free war. You check all teams and Ube who say, oh my attack, and I said, yo, and the team ye BBI team on winning game. Me know ya doing say it's a difficult game. Obi a bet me enough for both sides in terms of defending his corner.
A good attack is always better than a good defense. 0-0 can't win you games or trophies, but 7-6 can win you games or trophies. Desmond, Edway, Ifri, Angomaso, and so Abre, yeah. All right.
So the debate will continue.
Yeah.
But I think that Usher almost all concrete teams are mostly the attack, it's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solomon of Osuwari, Chairman Solo, and so a studio. Owini Wabaha. Wabaha.
Oto abano reni yeno.
Owini Wabaha.
Sulu Wabaha.
Okay.
Minute goal. A 9-minute on goal. Yebobo na 9 minutes unimso we kura na on goal. While player show. And he said 9 minutes unipe bi aye penalty. No yabebo de show. Emu de hin the best supporters na bufu pa.
I'm for the 12 bruises, yeah.
But I think say it depends on saying they see. Ongo bi o blaming ni panu be any fault. In the same way, penalty bi o bi ya uya no hwe enyi. Intimi madwem say untumi mpeke say the ongo no ana say eye penalty no. Nemum sane ye ya isi. For example, ya bobo na tum ebimpo a keeper wi a defender free chire baby no abesana say because obebo to empty net. Of course penalty in 9 minutes ame ebebo ahwe. Why do you blame that defender? Because 9 minutes you know the red card no ko transfer cry or sacrificing for the team. And you can't tell me say what cause a 9 minute penalty so you are so furious at him. It's like obisu so ejira oni abobo na okota na body na deflect and answer body na yakotonet. How do you blame such a person? Nti obufu no be gira seni e kwan e fa so e bae e na be kire say emudi ahi e na abu be fu pa. And the German goalkeepers no mun tend to come free Germany, especially on national team goalkeepers no. Nipa kroma agents Ter Stegen of Barcelona. But in those days, during the days of Oli Kahn, there was Jens Lehmann of Arsenal. But in all these examples, who said number one, Nankasa who Krumon more by Munich. Ter Stegen at a point in time was in super form. A bit apart from Germany, Obetima number one for several countries. But hey, not Manuel Neuer, the German boy in Bayern Munich, Agipus Naboso. The same thing. Oliver Kahn we had there at that time or no ejina Bayern Munich mu on the dem intelligence lema ye bia nemfa on to me imagine that so mostly na nye ya German for na nkasa na omuntu kwan emfi omkrom was how because ball no papa no pa no omkrom na ye bono into good players even when Michael Ballack decided say at his peak obe free Germany akwa Chelsea no na ye news kese pa he was then the captain of the Diamond Shaft into Germans no ene no masha asi tutu kwan kakra mu free honum goal post no the size you're saying na obisa say onim say football pitch sizes near range for example minim say the touch line from 90 to 120 meters and goal line no that is TTM no and so 45 to 90 any of these within this range is accepted by FIFA as a standard pitch so goal post no say was standard and say 11 aside football now can they goal post no the size should always be the same 7.32 meters the team from a free one pool to another pool and say 7.32 meters in a free from coca bar no a year 2.44 meters that is the standard and no there yankasi will range into a way I adjustment coaches will hand about Manchester United Luis Enrique Pep Guardiola Hansi Flick Carlo Ancelotti Jose Mourinho for Jose Mourinho didn't film about when to me anye into on camp oba first no krana oya de sin dey he said was some more into ne didn't film Luis Enrique Pep Guardiola twem no he said no he's in the blue side of Manchester nobody will even think about bringing him but the beer no the ability to do it and I obey to me aye but I don't think say he can be considered Pep Guardiola there obi him the story is so clear Alex Ferguson and I'm a Pep Guardiola I'm a Manchester United manager knew who are a Alex Ferguson so in Pep Beye I read his book I still have the book or say that time Pep ewie Barcelona now of course sabbatical leave for US or no Alex Ferguson no so US on it no he invited Pep Guardiola to Man United pre-season na Pep adwene say 1 year and original home into we are obeba active football and Alex Ferguson decided say obe invited Pep Guardiola now only na didn't go no aka kire say sa season no ye the last season owie ya call retirement so Pep MFA adwuma no or the adwuma na ma Pep Guardiola or say Pep nam kwan mu ba no about 30 minutes to say Pep edru the hotel and I be clicking and say Sir Pep Guardiola and to me am fast sem na nhye team ne kopia bontia a set plans ni nyina enti oni ne bedidi nkomo baron to me nkan kire no or say oni Pep di nkomo no the guy's understanding of football is so deep the Daniel who back here or Sir Pep Guardiola had signed for Bayern Munich he blamed himself because if he had told Pep about the plans in Kibia Pep wouldn't have signed for Barcelona. Okay. So for Bayern Munich. So Pep is out. Among the three, Hansi Flick, Carlo Ancelotti, Luis Enrique, I think that Carlo Ancelotti would have been my choice because he has experience in the Premier League. He speaks the language very well. He has proven beyond reasonable doubt. Say our balls, see the managing ego of players. Luis Enrique struggle kakra in the midst of some big boys. When it team, you know I'm saying brain my main fa in Sananka. Lions ye Kotoko for boogie side and ubi question ane omo ye Kotoko for boogie side.
How
ye kasi obi team bi obi boogie side the team no one ba kono kese enyepe. Team sinketo akora tumi ha no nenso so sa wo hia no de ayew. Gradually Crystal Palace is becoming the boogie side of Liverpool. Inti Oka Kotoko currently Ghana League in team where Kotoko boogie side and only Heart of Lions. The nyen started from the days of Jerry Asarimo. Ye mobium Lions na ye
okay.
The days of Victor.
America, Yanko and the Kem